Good evening from Buchanan High School. Welcome to the Yosemite Division Large Schools Valley Football Championship. Tonight, the BHS Drillers host the Clovis West Golden Eagles. It's the second consecutive trip to the finals for BHS. They lost to Clovis last year. This year, it's the Golden Eagles. Now, Clovis West this year with a record of 11-1. Their only loss to Mater Dei, 21-14. BHS has 2 losses, but they won 8 consecutive games, including last week's blowout of Centennial and the prior week defeating Golden West. Clovis West has struggled somewhat in the playoffs, winning last week in overtime over Redwood 24-23, and the prior week defeating arch rival Clovis 19-15. But the Clovis West Golden Eagles are an awesome team. 427 yards per game, 31 points. Their defense not bad either. They don't allow about 12 points per game. But I think the BHS has really come on of late, and this should be an excellent football game on CNNSI, Time Warner Cable, Channel 52.
Number 65.
Over the last 60 years, our law firm has helped thousands of accident victims win millions of dollars. But our work goes beyond the money. It's really about people. 15 years ago, I represented the mother of a 4-week-old baby with permanently brain damage when her infancy failed in an automobile accident. I testified before the legislature and fought for laws to protect children. Today, children are safer because of those laws.
When you need us, we'll be there.
Have you videotaped a special event that just has to be shared with your friends and relatives? Then Time Warner Productions is the only place you'll need to go for quality on-time duplication. We'll take your videotape and transfer it to whatever format you want and make enough copies for everyone on your list. We'll even convert your foreign videotapes to meet American standards, as well as convert your videos to send overseas. Just stop by Time Warner Productions in the Time Warner Cable office on Select Avenue and tell us, I need a dub. It's fast, easy, and the only way to go to get multiple copies of your videos.
Holiday Ford Lincoln Mercury is clearing out the 98s. Now we have $1,000 cash back, plus 0.9% financing on Escorts, Contours, Mystiques, Tracers, and Rangers. Now that's real savings. How about a red carpet lease on a new 98 Explorer? Come in and buy one, and the first payment up to $500 is on us. Don't make a wrong turn. Make the turn for Lerdo Highway in Shafter. We're easy to get to from both the 5 and 99 freeways. Say habla español.
Come to Holiday!
In Clovis, California. Welcome to the Yosemite Division Large Schools Valley Football Championship between Bakersfield High School and Clovis West High School. The second consecutive appearance for BHS in the Valley Final. Last year they were defeated by Clovis at Memorial Stadium, and they want to make amends for that tonight as they face the vaunted and feared Clovis West Golden Eagles. Clovis West, one of the top ranked teams in the state, with 1 loss this year. They are 11-1. They only lost to perennial power Mater Dei 21-14. That was a game which was 14-14 late in the ball game. Clovis West attempted a field goal. It was blocked and run back for a touchdown. And they have been on a collision course ever since. BHS 2-2 to start after playing some great opponents such as Antelope Valley, Concord de La Salle, the #1 ranked team in the state, and also in the nation, Centennial and Clovis. They had a string of 4 tough games. Since then, they have won 8 consecutive ball games, and they just blew away their opponents in the Southeast Yosemite League and have been very strong in the playoffs so far, routing Golden West of Visalia last week, Centennial High. Both those games were close at half. In fact, the Golden West score was 12-7. Centennial Beaches had a 10-point lead and won it going away. How did they win? Well, with strong, tough defense and an offense that got going in the second half as they began to wear down the opponents. Last week, BHS had 4 interceptions in that victory over Centennial, as they avenged the defeat to the Golden Hawks early in the year 14-10. In fact, Centennial had defeated BHS 2 consecutive years, 14-10. The last week's game was much different. It rained during the first half, and BHS came up with some big plays, notably by Pat Osborne, who's going to the University of Florida on a baseball scholarship. He threw a pass for a touchdown early in the big game. He caught a pass for a touchdown. 2 other receptions set up scores. He also had a 32-yard field goal and intercepted a pass. Randy Blankenship, the head coach of Clovis West, Tim Hartnett, the head man at BHS. And in front of me are the BHS Driller fans. On the other side, the Clovis West Golden Eagles. What a great program they have. Everything about their school is first class, as is the case with BHS. These teams have been among the top in the Valley for many years, especially during this decade. And with BHS making it to the Valley Finals 2 years in a row, which is a very difficult thing to do, they would like to come through with a victory. Clovis West is led by Sean Soares, fullback, 1,654 yards on the ground this year, 20 touchdowns. His average is 9.5. He plays fullback and their wing T attack. He is 6'1", 200 pounds. Left half, Michael Malikian. He's 5'9", 151. He has 815 yards rushing, 14 touchdowns, an average of 7.3. He's also caught 12 passes for 200 yards. And right halfback is Charlamian Chatornian. He's 5'9", 177. He has about 260 yards this year, 5.6 yard average and 4 touchdowns. The quarterback is Eric Elbert, number 13. He's passed for 807 yards and 5 scores. He's also run for 101 yards. The quarterback, though, is a key to the Clovis West offense. See, they have that great balance, but what I notice about many of the running backs, they all have great averages. Ryan Ledger, 320 yards and 3 touchdowns, an average of 7.8. Chad Seiler, 594 yards at a 4.6 average with 6 touchdowns. And the list goes on and on. I think about 9 of 10 people have carried the ball for Clovis West this year. Defensively, Clovis West is led by Mark Daly. I understand that he's probably going to Fresno State. He's 6'1", 214. Now, he does run the ball once in a while. He has 100 assisted tackles this year and 30 unassisted tackles. Mark Daly is what they call the stud of the Clovis West defense, which only allows 12 points a game. Now, offensively, as I mentioned earlier, they average 427 yards and 41 points per contest. BHS not too badly themselves. They have really dominated their opponents and their 8-game winning streak. They have a fantastic differential, not only in the Southeast December League, but in the 2 playoffs. In fact, they've been more impressive than Clovis West in the playoffs, but I think the Clovis West has played better team. But the meeting tonight, you can talk about all the stats and about who's going to win, but it takes place tonight at Buchanan Stadium in Clovis, California, as BHS Drillers take on the Clovis West Golden Eagles, a game that I've been looking forward to for a long time. I felt that these teams would meet eventually in the Valley Finals this year, and I have received my wish. I think the Drillers have to come up with a good start tonight. They've been not really bolting out of the block for the last 2 games, but they have come alive in the second half against weaker opponents and really have dominated them. But I think with the case against Clovis West, what you'll notice is that this team gets up to the line of scrimmage so fast, and their pace is so quick as compared to most teams BHS has played this year. And that poses problems for the defense, especially the Drillers defense, which is an awesome defense, because the Drillers like to make substitutions and have to make them very quickly against this Clovis West team. Otherwise, you'll face an illegal substitution. You'll notice a change in the pace that Clovis West plays as opposed to Centennial last week. Kickoff underway. Bryce McGill fills it, and BHS will have 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. The Drillers move left to right across your TV dial here in Clovis, California. Buchanan Stadium, a beautiful facility, which reminds me so much of Bulldog Stadium on the campus of Fresno State. Drillers, blue pants, blue helmets, white letters. Clovis West in kind of that maroon and gold colors. Clovis West, a couple of 200-pounders on the defensive line, but very, very quick. Pitch back to Mackey. Hit and dropped at about the 20, 21-yard line. Alan Mackey, whose brother Sean plays for UNLV, who just hired John Robinson as the new coach. And I know that he's going to turn things around up there in Vegas. They were 0-11 this year. BHS, ball on the left hash mark. 2nd down, 2nd and 8. James McGill, the quarterback. Roll out right. Pass incomplete, intended for John Kintred at the 27-yard line. Just missed him. Last week, McGill had a very good game. Passed for over 120 yards. The BHS showed more balance. Bryce McGill had 109 yards rushing last week. James 127 yards passing. And the defense had 4 interceptions. Take a look at the Drillers starting lineups right after this page. 3rd down, 3rd and 8, a long 8 for PHS. McGill to Pat Osmond at the 20. 25, close to the first down. He might have stepped out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. And of course, BHS has to utilize the abilities of Pat Osborne, who came up so big last week. Touchdown pass. Caught a touchdown pass, set up another score, had a 32-yard field goal, had an INT. It's going to be 4th and short for the Driller, so he was knocked out of bounds at the 28-29 yard line. And Pat will be punting for BHS and also did a marvelous job in that particular area of his game. Pat Osborne, number 4. One of the best athletes in the Valley, if not in the States. Malicki, one of the return men for Clovis West. He plays left half on offense, as I talked about him with his great speed. High snap. Gets it off. High kick. Fair catch call by Clovis West at the 41-yard line. Michael Malikian. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Clovis West Golden Eagles at their own 41. And now we have a chance to check out the pace of their team. The quarterback is number 13, Eric Elbert. Malikian, Soares. Turtongian on the backs. Looking the ball carrier, hit and dropped after getting about a half yard. Now they don't take a lot of time to call their plays. So 2nd and 9. 10-5-7 to play in the first quarter. And no score between Clovis West and BHS. 2nd and 9 situation. Looking this year, 12 receptions, 197 yards, a 16.4 average. Ball's fake. Albert on the keeper. Has a first down and more minutes on 45. Breaks tackles. Stays on his feet. Deep into BHS territory at the 33-yard line. And the keeper by Albert, the quarterback. And he's a big guy, 6'3", 200. Got a head of steam in front of him. That man lined up slot right. That was Chad Seiler. Has about 600 yards rushing this year. Got inside, 1st and 10. Got a 25-yard pickup by the quarterback. First and 10 for the Golden Eagles. At a pass, man is wide open, incomplete. Pass intended for Hinnigan. And a pass is underthrown by Malicki, the running back. The ball was pitched to Malicki. Looked like he was going to run, decided to throw it. Saw a man wide open and just didn't get it that far. So 2nd and 10. So Clovis West throws a little wrinkle on that play. At the 25-yard pickup by the quarterback. And it's 2nd and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Play action. Over to throw. Misses his man, who this time was wide open. Number 90. Alan Wagner, the tight end. He was about 4 yards behind anybody else, but the pass definitely overthrown. Bryce McGill in the coverage. Stansbury, Dwayne Winters, down lineman for BHS. Defensive ends are Chris Chambers, Jermaine McDermott, Calvin Hosey, Aaron Graham, Jeff Dunlap, the linebackers. They kind of mix the DBs between Mackey, Johnson, Bryce McGill, Tim Diaz. Osborne comes in once in a while. He's in the down number 4. Delay of game penalty against Clovis West. So unusual for a team that normally doesn't take a lot of time to call a play or come up to the line. And 3rd and 15, 10:02 to play in the first quarter, no score. After that 25-yard run by Elbert, BHS is stiffened. Now the Drills try to get some people off the field. Elbert the throw, pretty good protection. Fires it incomplete. Misses receiver number 5, Goldstein. He's overshot about 3 receivers. Early on in this ball game, 9:57 to play. We have a 4th down, 4th and 15 for Clovis West. And Malikian will be punting for the Golden Eagles, standing at his own 45-yard line. Good stand by BHS after that 25-yard run deep in their own territory. Bryce McGill, Tim Diaz back deep for BHS at their own 10-yard line. Posey comes from the other side, line drive kick. McGill takes it at the 5-yard line to the 10, hit hard and goes down. It was an ugly looking punt, but it did the job. BHS starts their own drive at their 7-yard line. Let's see how aggressive the Clovis West Golden Eagles defense is. They only allow 12 points per game, but they've been somewhat vulnerable. At least the last 2 games, winning 24-23 in overtime last week over Redwood, a very tough team. And then defeating arch rival Clovis 19-15. McGill, quarterback, pitch back, Bryce McGill offside. Hit hard, driven down at the 9-yard line. So the drill is trying to go wide on Clovis West, who normally has a lot of speed in their defense. They contain very well. Second and 8. Kevin Hines with a tackle. 36 tackles this year for Clovis West. And about 6 sacks for 94, 6'2", 257. Ball handed off up the middle, across the 10 to about the 12-yard line.
Turn on the drive, fire it up, let's go.
Was Bryce McGill.
Turn on the drive, fire it up, let's
Tella Farrell, 6'1", 215, number 92, making the tackle for Clovis West. 16 tackles, 4 sacks for him this year. As we have 3rd and about 6. 3rd and 6 for the Drillers. Nick Ortiz coming into the game of the play. Hallman wide right, along with Osborne. Bryce McGill slot right. 3 receivers wide to the right. James McGill on the keeper. And that play breaks down. He's been very successful going back the pass and then seen running room, but not against his quick Clovis Eagles defense. And it's 4th down for BHS. They don't get fooled too much. 4th down, Osborne will be punting from about his end zone. And so the Golden Eagles should have very good field position. Malikian, one of the 2 returners, standing in his own 45. 8 minutes to play in the first quarter, no score. Nice hike. Low kick by Osborne. Malikian picks it up at the 46-yard line. Good move to the right, midfield 50, has him blocking. To the 40, 35, cuts back, and out of bounds at the 30-yard line. He made a great move left to right. Again, about 25 yards after that. And Clovis West sitting pretty here. 1st down at the BHS 30. So the 2nd time they've been in BHS territory. So early in this ball game, Clovis West has established the field position, even though they haven't done anything with it yet. Elbert to Malikian, slips in the backfield and it's down. Dunlap on the attack for BHS, number 42. 2nd and 11 for Clovis West. Brian Pinnigan wide left. Albert on the keeper, pitches back. Number 3 stays on his feet, falls down at the 22-yard line. Ryan Ledger, 320 yards this year, 3 touchdowns. On the pitch, it's 3rd and about 4, 3rd and 3 for Clovis West. Wide left. So the Eagles trying to go wide against BHS. Third and 3 for the Golden Eagles. 28 Soares, the fullback. The blocking of Malikian with the ball. Sweep right. Look at the blocking, 20-15. Still on his feet. And finally goes out of bounds. Another 1st down for Clovis West. Malikian had Soares, their 1,800-yard rusher in front of him. He was about 205 pounds. And a good offensive line. Picked up some big yardage. 1st and goal for Clovis West at the BHS 9-yard line. Inside handoff gets to about the 7-yard line. One thing about Elbert, he keeps on faking, regardless of whether he has the ball or not. The quarterback.
Defense, drillers, push him back, push him back, push him back. Defense.
Second and goal for Clovis West. Left guard is Brad Giordano.
Defense.
Number 60, 61.
Push
The
him
left
back,
tackle.
push him back,
Elbert
push him back.
on the keeper,
Last
pitch
time,
back to
defense.
Malikian. Head in the backfield and drop. Great play by Mackey at the 10-yard line. BHS not only contained that play, they came up aggressively to make that stop. They smelled it out all the way. 5:50 to play in the first quarter. Clovis West back at the 10-yard line. Third and goal. Mackey coming up very quickly from his left quarterback slot.
Give him the X.
Johnson, right corner for
Give him the
BHS.
X. Give
Graham
him
in the middle, number 33, headed to UFC.
Give him the X.
Third and goal for Clovis West.
X.
Hubbard with a fake. Sprint out right. The pass knocked away by Graham. Great play. And Graham, number 33, the big play. Dropping back into pass coverage. Knocked away. Fourth down for Clovis West. They'll be trying a field goal.
Yo, block that kick. 1, 2, 3. Block that
Ryan
kick.
Poteroff
Block that kick.
attempting
Come
a
on, bro.
25,
Block
26-yard
that
field
kick.
goal for Clovis West.
Block that kick. Block that kick. Block that kick. Last time. block
Poteroff with a
that
field goal
kick.
attempt. Definitely far enough. That's good. That was a monster shot, 25 yards. And Clovis West on the board first, 5:21 to play. Good performance by the BHS defense. 3-0 Clovis West early on. And they have had a ball in BHS territory twice tonight. This had a first and goal situation at the 9 and only came up with a field goal. So the BHS offense has to move the ball away from their territory and give the defense some rest. Poteroff for the field goal, 25 yards. When you have a 25-yard field goal, it means you're not doing the job in the red zone as far as scoring points. As far as scoring touchdowns, I should say. So after a big run by the quarterback, Elbert, which got the ball to BHS 40-yard line, the Drillers hung tough. And Malikian had a long run, and BHS hung tough again. Clovis West has been more effective running than passing tonight. And they'll be kicking off here in the first quarter. On CNNSI, Time Warner Cable, Channel 52. The kick goes through the end zone. And BHS will take it out at their own 20-yard line. And we have seen some great kickers this year, like Trevor Lancaster, Centennial. Pat Osborne, BHS. And some of the other teams we have covered.
Drillers, blue and white.
And he definitely booted that ball.
Drillers, blue
Couple of
and
Drillers,
white.
Osborne wide left.
Yell out your colors, Drillers, blue and white.
Royce Jennings over there.
Yell out your colors,
Alan Mackey,
Drillers, blue
the cut back
and white.
to about the 25-yard line and down. Whitmire, 91, the tackle. Ross Taliaferro, 92, left defensive end. Nose guard Kevin Hines, number 94. And the other tackle, Matt Myerson, number 96 for Clovis West. Whitmire, 37 tackles, 7 sacks. Taliaferro, 16 tackles, 4 sacks. Second down, second and 6 for BHS, I formation. The field goal throw, high to Osborne, to the 25. Knocked out of bounds, close to the 30. It is a first down for BHS. Pat Osborne with the second reception tonight. At first and 10 for BHS at the 30-yard line, 31-yard line, 4:43 on the clock here in the first quarter. McGill, the signal call, looking left. Here comes the pressure. Now he'll run it to the 30, 35. Kind of runs to his own man, Kindred, and a Clovis West defender. Nice pickup by James McGill. And he is a great ad-libber. And such a strong athlete, 6'3", about 210. He can make yards out of plays that look like they're not going anywhere, like last week in that touchdown against Centennial, going over 40 yards. So it's 2nd and 3. Osborne wide left. Pitch back to Alan Mackey behind him. Wide sweep left. Has a first down and more out of bounds at the 43, 44-yard line. The pitch was slightly behind him. Mackey did a great job picking it up and utilized his speed to go to the outside. First down for BHS. 2 consecutive first downs.
Help us out, crowd. Fire it up. Dig it.
For the Drillers.
Fight, win. Fire it up. Dig it. Go. Fight, win. Last time. Fire it up. Dig it. Go. Fight,
okay, it's at the 42-yard line. 3-0 Clovis West. Ortiz in motion. And a timeout or a penalty flag against BHS. A legal procedure against the Drillers, a 5-yard walk-off. First and 15 for the Drillers. Jennings wide right. Ortiz in motion once again. McGill pitch back. Bryce McGill cuts back against the ground across the 40 to the 41, just about to the original line of scrimmage. And it'll be 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11 for BHS. The Drillers getting out of their own territory with a couple of first downs on this drive, keeping the ball away from the Clovis West offense, which has generated over 4,200 yards this year at 41 points per game. Hallman and Osborne, a little confused as to where to line up, both on the right side. Osborne slot right. Pat on a reverse to the 40, 45, midfield 50, 45, puts his head down, goes out of bounds. 1st and 10, BHS. Pat Jennings somewhat confused as to where to line up, and the play worked. Pat lining up slot right. Eli has a winner on the reverse. Picks up some nice yardage. About 14 yards, first down for BHS. The Drillers in Clovis West territory. James McGill, straight drop back. Here comes the rush. Over the middle, incomplete. Right in the hands of Kindred. Setting up the screen over the middle. And he had some running room. At 2nd and 10 for BHS at the Clovis West 45. BHS going to mix up their plays tonight. 3:10 to play in first quarter. 3-0 Clovis West. Osborne and Jennings to this side. Ball on the left hash mark. Kindred slot right. McGill to Osborne. Inside screen. There's a movement. 40-yard line. And to about the 39. Some of his blockers got in his way. But still, BHS for the 2nd straight game utilizing Osborne to the maximum. Throwing out patterns to him, inside screens. He was used on the reverse. Pat plays a lot defensively for BHS. We'll have to give him some rest on the D end. Banked out wide left, along with Royce Jennings. Keeper by James McGill has the first down. Well, that fooled everybody. James on the quarterback keeper to the 35-yard line in Clovis West territory. And the Drillers throwing a lot of looks at Clovis West in this ball game. Tried a lot of different plays so far tonight. At the 35, pitch back, Bryce McGill looking for the blocking left. Kinder with a good block. Flag is down as it gets to the 30-yard line, maybe holding against the Drillers. While they're converging on the talk, it is holding against BHS. And you get those sometimes on the sweep plays. So the Drillers were able to advance to the 35. Now they'll be moved back. Only 4 first downs on this drive for BHS. Ball now back to the 45-yard line in Clovis West territory. We see the BHS sideline, the coaching staff. Stan Green was the West High last year. James McGill, pitch back. Kindred looks like he's going to throw it. Looking for Osborne. Into the zone. Pat leaps up. He's got it! Reception for Pat Osborne of BHS. You have a 6'3" outstanding athlete. They throw the ball up in the air for grabs, and he's able to outleap the defensive back who was playing behind him. Most of the DBs are only between 5'11" or 6 feet. As Pat goes off the field for a breather. Looks like he's shaking up just a bit. First and goal for the Drillers at the 7-yard line. Pat shaking up as he came to the sideline. 1:40 to play first quarter, I should say. Jennings, Hallman wide right. McGill and the keeper into the end zone. Touchdown, BHS! So the long pass from Kindred to Osborne set up the touchdown, first and goal for the Drillers. And James McGill with the quarterback keeper and the score. So BHS with a great drive. 80 yards, in fact, after the defense has come up big on 2 Clovis West possessions, holding them to 3 points. As Pat will try to PAT with a hold by James McGill. And the kick is blocked. Kevin Hayashi with a block for Clovis West. And we have a 6-3 ball game. The Grills are a little slow getting that kick off. I'm sure Osborne was tired after that long reception. It's tough when you do about everything. Great play from Kindred to Pat Osborne. There was a man behind Osborne on that pass play, but Pat just jumped in front of the defensive back and came down with it. Sets up the score by James McGill. The BHS leads it early in this ball game, 1:32 to play in the first quarter, 6-3 over Clovis West. That quarterback keeper has also been successful for the Drillers, with James McGill doing that on a couple of occasions. One time for a first down, this time for the touchdown from 6 yards away. Looks like BHS has found out they can run effectively north-south against Clovis West, straight up the gut. There's a kick underway. Comes to the Golden Eagles. 30-32, nice hit by the Drillers. And we definitely have a ball game tonight. The Yosemite Division Large Schools Football Valley Championship between BHS and Clovis West from Buchanan Stadium in Clovis. A beautiful facility. First and 10 for the Golden Eagles at their own 30. Elkers looking right side, cuts back, nice gain to about the 35. Did a lot of running, though, sideways laterally, not too much upfield. Diaz over there with the stop for BHS. It'll be 2nd and 8. So the Drillers strung out very well and contained that play. As the clock is winding down here in the first quarter. Chavez, wide left. Albert. Inside handoff. I can't tell who has the ball at time. But Hosey, Graham, and a whole slew of Drillers have their arms wrapped around the ball carrier. So I know somebody in that middle has the ball for Clovis West. Dunlap, and it wasn't going too far. Key for BHS. Containment on defense. Don't react too quickly to some of the fakes. 3rd and 7 for Clovis West at their own 35. Hubbard rolling to his left. Over the middle, pass incomplete to Mlickian. Too low, threw it behind him, down on the ground. 4th down for the Golden Eagles. So the Driller defense really confusing Clovis West just a bit. I'm surprised that the Golden Eagles have been passing this often in this ball game. And the quarterback, Elbert, has been off the mark. He's overthrown about 3 receivers, had 2 of them open. He's underthrown a couple of other guys. Seems like they've kind of abandoned the running game Has Soares even carried the ball yet tonight? Are they saving him? Malikian, great, partially blocked by BHS. But somewhat of a Clovis West roll to the BHS 36-yard line. Now the Drillers got a piece of that punt. Hosey and company. Dwayne Winters, number 66. Hosey 45 coming off the field. And James McGill, quarterback back to the offense for BHS. 11.2 seconds to play in the first quarter, 6-3 in favor of the Drillers. Jones wide right, Osborne wide left. There's a handoff to Al Mackey. Maybe gets 1 or 2 yards as the first quarter should come to a conclusion. After one quarter from Buchanan Stadium in Clovis, California, there's Bakersfield High School 6 and Clovis West 3. And you're watching the high school football game of the week exclusively on CNNSI, Time Warner Cable, Channel 52.
Holiday Ford Lincoln Mercury is clearing out the 98s. Now we have $1,000 cash back, plus 0.9% financing on Escorts, Contours, Mystiques, Tracers, and Rangers. Now that's real savings. How about a red carpet lease on a new 98 Explorer? Come in and buy one, and the first payment up to $500 is on us. Don't make a wrong turn. Make the turn for Lerdo Highway in Shafter. We're easy to get to from both the 5 and 99 freeways. Say habla español.
Come to Holiday.
James McGill had a quarterback keeper for the first down. Now he decides to run it after going back to pass across midfield to the 47-yard line. And James McGill is creating havoc for the Clovis West defense. They don't know what to do with the guy. But he's done. Here he goes back to pass. Sees the pressure come from the outside. Decides to run and picks up good yardage. So after picking up the first down for the Drillers, he comes back and gains about 7 yards here. 2nd and 3 for BHS at the Clovis West 47-yard line. McGill, straight drop back. Has an opening. Now he runs it 45, 40. Look at him go, 30-yard line, hit hard. First down for BHS. Got to do that all the time. Goes back to pass. Has some big holes after the defense rushed to the outside. He definitely has running ability and the strength. You have to hit him hard to bring him down. 10-20 to play in the first half. James McGill leading the offense for BHS. In that Golden West game, he had over 100 yards rushing. Last week was his passing, 127 yards. They fled the left side. McGill to Kindred, powers his way to about the 25, 26-yard line. Taliaferro with the tackle, BHS. 2nd and 4. Bergman, number 70. Ralph Loma, 77. Anton Chica, Paul Palomino, Justin Smith. The offensive line for BHS. 9-3-3 to play in the first half. Bryce McGill behind James. They're going to pitch it. They decide to keep it. Pitch to the last minute. Bryce McGill breaks a tackle to the 20. Stays on his feet. It's a touchdown. BHS down the sidelines. Bryce McGill, number 5. Great effort by James McGill. As they took that ball inside the defensive end. Decided to pitch it out at the last moment to Bryce McGill. Slipped the tackle at the 10-yard line. Went down the sidelines. The key is the offensive line and the playmaking ability of James McGill to make it happen. So James and Bryce getting to the scoring column again tonight. 9:20 to play in the first half. 12-3 in favor of BHS. They'll go for 2. Full house backfield for the Drillers. James rolling out, throws into the end zone for Ortiz, incomplete. Too high, had to climb the ladder. Great pressure by number 44 for Clovis West. That'll be Brandon Gonzalez. 44 tackles on the year, outside linebacker. And at this point, BHS is overpowering Clovis West. 12-3 and 9-point lead with 9:20 to play in the first half. They have driven the ball downfield on 2 consecutive possessions. Pat Osborne will be kicking off for BHS. A 9-point lead. Now if we see the Driller fans pumped up here, juiced in the first half. They scored 12 consecutive points. And so is Osborne. His kick goes through the end zone. And the Golden Eagles will have the ball at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. The games are won and lost, 2 halves, 4 quarters. And you have to play it hard and well all the way. Clovis West is always one play from breaking it. And you have to remember that, but BHS has done a great job. Look at Tim Hartnett and the BHS sideline. Elbers for 42 has an opening. Good hole. Look at that fake 30-yard line. McGill brings him down to the 40. Big, about a 20-yard gain for Clovis West, number 42. Then it's Chartanian, 256 yards coming into the game, and a 20-yard pickup.
All right, BHS, are you guys ready?
Chartanian again, 5, 10-yard lines. Cuts back, 30. He might go all the way, as I said. Close to the goal line. Talked about Clovis West being one play away from breaking it. 2 runs by Chartanian, and they're to the 1-yard line. That misdirection really fooled BHS. Had a couple of players to beat on the left side. And Chartanian, and 2 plays, picking up about 7-8 yards. 1st and goal for the Golden Eagles. As they come right back and answer. At least get in position to answer here. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. 1st and goal, Elbers. Chartanian. Hit and dropped in the backfield. It was Soares, who's a big ball carrier. Loses 1 or 2 yards to the 4-yard line. BHS defense trying to rise to the challenge. 3rd and goal from the 4. Number 3 of the ball. Left side. Touchdown, Clovis West. Ryan Ledger scores his 4th touchdown of the year. And they have so many weapons. They fake it inside. He lines up right. He goes left. Great blocking by the Clovis West offensive line. Brad Giordano, Scott Machado, Christian Hallian, John Brandel. And they come right back 12-9, going for the single point after touchdown. And the kick is up, and it is good. 8:19 to play in the first half. And Clovis West answers the BHS challenge. BHS with 2 very impressive drives. Clovis West comes back. 2 runs were 78 yards by Chartanian. 2 other plays, touchdown. So they go 80 yards in 4 plays. That's why they average 41 points a contest. We definitely have a ball game 12-10 here. You have to play hard and you have to play well for 4 quarters in a Valley Championship. And now a 2-point lead for BHS. Plenty of time left in the first half, 8:19. It's amazing. Kind of a slow start to the game. Now the offense is beginning to pick up. As we've seen the BHS cheerleaders. Down by Petaroff. Line drive. Go through the end zone. What a leg he has. Got to have some D1 colleges looking at him. One of them has to be Fresno State. Okay, BHS with the ball first and 10, their own 20-yard line. As we see McGill, Osborne, and Jennings coming back into the game for the Drillers. Jennings and Osborne come this way. Ball in the middle of the field for the Drillers. Ahead by 2. McGill looking to throw. Now rolling to his right. Nobody is open. He fires it too far. Incomplete. Looking for Jennings. And now a flag is down. I thought that James should have run that ball. He had some room to run, and Jennings was double covered. Both flags were thrown down for the 27-yard line of BHS territory. Looks to be against the Drillers. The BHS will be deep in their own territory on this drive, to start at least. An eligible receiver downfield. An eligible receiver downfield for BHS. And it'll be first and 15 for the Drillers. Jennings goes out. Hallman in, number 10 for BHS. Clayton, left corner, number 23 for Clovis West. They're deep off the ball. Bryce McGill. Nice spin move across the 20 to about the 21, maybe 22-yard line. Great effort by number 5, Bryce McGill, to get that far. Clovis West brings players in and out on about every other play. Number 8 over here is David Littman. Free safety number 8 for Clovis West. He's about 15 yards off the ball. Pitch back, Bryce McGill. Cuts back against the grain to the 20. Great block by Pat Osborne. And Bryce has a first down. Great hit by number 4, Pat Osborne. Boy, that was a stick. Now Pat is limping somewhat. Pat is just laying it on the line tonight. His final football game of his high school career, as he's going to Florida on a baseball scholarship. And that was just a great crackback block on a guy that was in hot pursuit of Bryce McGill. It helped to spring Bryce, and he ran for the first down. But Pat doing it all to help out the cause for his team, first and 10. I formation, Ortiz in motion, 7:25 to play in the first half. Pitch back, Bryce McGill running right. Blocked by Kindred. McGill sits at tackle, and maybe to the 30-31. They'll give him forward progress, but not much was there. Great containment by Clovis West. Dustin McDougal and Mark Daly, who I understand is headed to Fresno State, 31, the main guy of the defense in the middle, Mark Daly, 31. 100 assisted tackles this year for number 31. Also plays backup fullback for the Golden Eagles. 6:45 to play in the first half. Second and 12 for BHS. Had a reverse to Pat Osborne, looking for the block to the 30-yard line, out of bounds. Looks like they hit him a little late, and the official says no. As Pat went sliding across that somewhat tarp there on the BHS sideline. Only a gain of 2 yards. And Osborne burned them for 14 yards early in the ball game. This time he comes back with 2 as Clovis West did a great contain job. They just flooded that side. James McGill, straight drop back. Over the middle pass, incomplete. Almost picked off and hit the ground. No interception for Clovis West. The closest man, David Littman, to the ball. The ball was somewhat thrown behind Bryce McGill. 4th down for the Drillers. Now Clovis West doing a better job defensively that time on the series by BHS. The Drillers picked up 1 first down. Pat is back to punt at his own 16, 17-yard line. Mulligan, one of the returners for Clovis West, 6:25 on the clock in the first half. Let's see if they go for the block. Not much of a great punt by Pat, taken by Mulligan to the 30. Dukes a man, 35, knocked out of bounds. It was out to Luke Bryce McGill at the 25. Goes down the right sideline and hit hard and out of bounds. Alvin Hosey doing a great job with special teams. Defensive end for VHS. First and 10 for the Golden Eagles at their own 36-yard line. And they come to the ball quickly. Inside Hampton. Soares powers his way to about the 40 and driven back by Aaron Graham and company. Hosey, McDermott. Soares this year with 18 touchdowns and averaging about 7.5 yards per carry. Number 28. Last series, they went with Chartanian wide left. He gained 78 yards on a couple of carries, and they eventually scored. 5:45 to play in the first half. 2nd and 6 for Clovis West. They kind of packed it in offensively. Ball goes to Ledger to the 40. A look in, 42-43. They'll be shy of the first down. We'll look in the ball carrier, number 2. Diaz, number 6. Making a tackle for VHS along with James McGill, who's in there for a play, number 13. 3rd and 3 for the Golden Eagles. Looked like John Kindred is going to see some time on defense. Elders, the throw has a man wide open looking. He's got it at the 35 and down at the 27. 1st and 10 for Clovis West. Malikian, a lot of speed out of the backfield. Malikian with 12 receptions for 200 yards this year. On the ground, 815 yards and a number of scores. An average of 7.5. A lot of speed, wide open left side. Johnson goes out for BHS. Ball against another ball carrier, number 4 to the 25. Great cut to the 20. Attacked by Diaz. Chad Seiler this year with 594 yards. They just keep on bringing guys off the sidelines who can run. 4:35 to play, 2nd and 2 for Clovis West. BHS has a number of players that go both ways. Chad Soares powers his way inside of the 15 to about the 13-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 for Clovis West. They go outside, they go inside. They go with a pass. I said they've been saving Soares. He didn't carry much at all in the first quarter. Now he's handling the ball more in the second period. Chartanian running left. Good opening to the 10, to the 5. It's a touchdown, Clovis West. Chartanian this time. 13 yards, left side cut back as they are beginning to get rolling in this ball game. 2 consecutive scores for Clovis West. Really showing a little different wrinkle in their last 2 series than they had to start the game. And they take the lead right back. 17 yards, the kick is up, and it is good. So Clovis West answers back after being down 12-3. They have scored 2 consecutive times at 17-12, 5-point lead as they get set to kick off to BHS. You know, this team is like a machine. They keep on coming at you with more players. Number 4, Seiler carried the ball for the first time tonight in that last series. He goes right. They give it to Soares up the middle. And Chartanian lines up in the backfield. Goes left, cuts back. That's a great block in front of him. He scores. And Chartanian's had a great game. 17-yard touchdown there. He had 78 yards on a couple of carries in the previous possession. So they scored twice in the last 4 minutes. The ball comes to Mackey, picks it up at the 10-yard line after fumbling it. Going left side, looking for a block to the 15, and down. Here comes the flag at the 28-yard line. We'll see what the flag is all about. 4:01 to play in the first half. And Clovis West with a 5-point lead over the Drillers. Flipping penalty against BHS. For the second straight time, BHS starting a drive deep in their own territory. They've actually started 4 drives tonight deep in their territory. They're able to overcome it one time when they had a long drive. Okay, BHS with the ball. Bryce McGill in the backfield, the 7-yard line. And now Clovis West beginning to rise in this ball game. Okay, 3:41 to play. And we have a 2nd and 9 situation for the Drillers. Holland back in. Jennings goes to the sideline. It's amazing what a touchdown by the offense does for your defense. Osborne wide left. James McGill. Pitch back. Bryce McGill. Hitting the backfield. Stays on his feet. It's a great job to get up to about the 15-yard line. He'll be shy of the first down by 3 yards. Bryce, a very tough runner. Number 5.
What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want?
Holman out. Jennings back in for the Drillers. 3:03 to play. And 3rd and a short 3.
What do we want?
Osborne wide left. James on the keeper off the right side. They'll be close to the first down. Been successful on those quarterback keepers tonight. Here's the first down for BHS at the 2:50 mark of the first half. And the Drillers able to give their defense some rest, as the Golden Eagles have scored the last 2 possessions tonight. Hopefully they can keep it for the remainder of the first half. Osborne wide left. Kindred slot right. James McGill on the keeper. In the backfield and drop. 91 with a tackle. Whitmire. 37 tackles and 7 sacks this year. And it wasn't fooled by McGill's move in the backfield. 2nd and 11 for BHS. Nick Thompson, number 22, the right defensive end for Clovis West. 5'10", 190. The big guy's in the middle. 2nd and 11. Play action. McGill will throw. It comes a rush. Fires it to Osborne. Overthrown. Double coverage by Clovis West. Back there, David Littman, number 8. Kevin Hayashi, number 11. They almost had a pick tonight for the Golden Eagles as they really play back off the ball, their safeties. 15 yards. It'll be hard to beat them deep, that's for sure. You have to throw in front of their coverage. 1-5-1 to play in the first half. 17-12 Clovis West. And we have a 3rd and 11 situation for BHS. As Hallman goes wide right. Osborne lines up to the left. McGill to throw. Screen to Kindred, hit immediately and dropped. 4th down for the Drillers. Ross Taliaferro at 6'1", 215, making a great hit and stop for Clovis West. As BHS was trying to set up an inside screen. And the CW defense coming alive here in the 2nd quarter. Osborne will be punting from his own 5-yard line, maybe from the end zone. And hopefully, BHS can keep Clovis West out of the end zone, because they should receive the ball in very good field position. Let's look at Tim Hartnett and company on the BHS sideline. He led it. Clovis West came storming back with a couple of touchdowns, and now they're up by 5, 17-12. Let's see if they go to try to block the punt. A lot of people up on the line of scrimmage. Osborne, now they back off. Beautiful punt once again. Drives him looking back to the 38 to the 40-yard line. 45, cuts to his left, throw down! By number 43 for PHS, Scott Key. And a penalty flag is down in that vicinity. The Buchanan High School Stadium is a site for tonight's Yosemite Division Large School Football Valley Championship between Bakersfield High and Clovis West High. .127 on the clock in the first half. And a penalty against BHS, 15 yards. I don't know if it was a face mask or what. But Clovis West with the BHS 39. Silo the ball carry, cuts back to the 30. Oh, another great move. Gets by his man Johnson down the sideline, stays on his feet. Oh, finally goes out of bounds inside the 5. These guys are quick and they elude tackles. But a penalty flag on the play. And hopefully for BHS it's against Clovis West. And it is. They have a number of elusive running backs on that team. And they keep on coming at you. They started slow tonight. And they're warming up Clovis West, but the penalty drives them back. And they'll be back at the BHS 49-yard line. 1:15 to play in the first half. Clovis West has 17, BHS 12. First and 10. First down about 20, I should say, for Clovis West. Double reverse. Molukian. Is he going to throw it? Midfield 50. Look at that speed. 45. Eludes a tackle. Drives forward to about the 35. It is definitely tough to get a good shot at their ball carriers when they're in the open field. The first handoff went to Chad Seiler. This one went to Molukian. Gained some nice yards back as Clovis West moves to the BHS 35-yard line. From first and 20, they go to second and 5. 15-yard pickup. And you know that the BHS defense is getting tired, because Clovis West runs a lot of swings, a lot of misdirection.
I said, where are you from?
1 minute to play in the first half.
Hey, who's your mascot?
BHS and their D trying to survive the first 2 quarters.
You're fine.
In good shape, only down by 5 now. But as I mentioned, Clovis West is always a play from breaking
Where are
it.
you from?
One play from hitting Pater.
Hey, who's your mascot?
BHS defensively tonight.
Yo, go!
Stansburg,
Yo,
Winters,
fine!
the down
Yo,
lineman.
win!
We got about Chambers and McDermott,
Yo, go, fine,
the
win!
DEs. Defensive backs kind of switched between Mackie Johnson, McGill Diaz, and James McGill and Pat Osborne. Chavez, wide for Clovis West. Lining up. A second and 5, a second and 6 for Clovis West. A cut back, great play by the BHS D. As runner barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Dunlap making a big hit for BHS. 3rd and 3. Under a minute to play. Elbert. The Source hit hard and down. Aaron Graham, 33 with a hello. Chad Soares said that he was privileged to meet Aaron Graham in the game tonight, and Aaron said hello. Read about that in the Fresno Bee. 25 seconds on the clock. 4th down for Clovis West. They're going for it. Elbert's play action, rolling to his left. Getting some great blocks. Out of bounds on the 25. And they should have the first down. 16.1 seconds on the clock. Great blocking by the Golden Eagles on the left side. Jose McDermott McGill all slow getting over there. And the BHS defense looks tired here late in the first half. They're going to need that rest at halftime. I'll tell you, this Clovis West offense can drive you zany and crazy. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Albert, play action to throw from the 30-yard line. Wobbles it out there, incomplete. A flag is down, and maybe a personal foul against BHS. That will give the Golden Eagles yardage and a shot at the end zone. Personal foul against the Drillers, roughing the passer. Oh, it was a quarterback. Simply just threw that one away, then he was hit after he unloaded it. They'll move the ball deeper in the BHS territory. 10.4 seconds. That's a 15-yarder. It'll set them up at the 12-yard line. Okay, 1st and 10 for Clovis West at the 12. As they bring in Ryan Ledger. Eric Elbert, the quarterback. 800-plus yards passing this year, over 100 yards rushing. Blankenship comes out to talk to his team. Timeout BHS. At 17-12, Clovis West knocking on the Driller door once again. A very tired Driller defense already here in the first half. Clovis West runs a lot of reverses and screens, and I'll tell you what, it's like Canadian Football League. You have to play from sideline to sideline against them. As I mentioned, BHS has a lot of guys that play offense, and they're going to be tired in the second half. Their offense has to keep the ball away from Clovis West. Did a pretty good job of it late in the first quarter, early in the second. And Clovis West had the ball primarily here in the second quarter, most of the second quarter. As we hear from the BHS band, might have 1 or 2 more plays left in the first half. As the Clovis West band is getting ready to do their thing just to the right of us. Goldstein, wide right. Clovis West, Elbert going to his right. Throws it back left, incomplete. 6 seconds to play. Winters with great pressure on the quarterback, Elbert. They simply threw that one away. They'll go for a field goal here. A great kicker, by the way. We talked about him tonight. Potteroff lining up for a 30-yarder. Of course, Beach just has to watch for the fake. Snap is down, and the kick is definitely far enough. It is good. He's a great kicker. 30-yard field goal by Potteroff, and it's 20-12 in favor of Clovis West. 1.6 seconds left at the first half. So Clovis West has dominated the second quarter tonight. And BHS is going to come out in the second half with a lot more than they showed in the second quarter, but they're a tired team already. Now they got to play another half and 2 more quarters. The personal foul certainly didn't help the BHS cause, as it really brought Clovis West in a field goal situation. No reason to hit the quarterback there. He basically threw the ball out of bounds. In that situation, you don't knock him down. You stay away from him. 15 yards really set up Clovis West good. So 20-12 in favor of Clovis West, as they have scored 17 consecutive points. Cold evening at Buchanan Stadium. That's the way it should be in December. As they roll it down there, BHS, Kinder finally picks it up. It's a live ball at the 30-yard line. He fumbles, but the clock has expired, I believe, in the first half. That's what Clovis West was trying to do. The ball was live, and Clovis West closing out the first half with a great performance. 17 consecutive points, 20-12 Clovis West over BHS. And the Yosemite Division Large Schools Valley Football Championship exclusively on CNN-SI, Time Warner Cable, Channel 52.
Holiday Ford Lincoln Mercury is clearing out the 98s. Now we have $1,000 cash back, plus 0.9% financing on Escorts, Contours, Mystiques, Tracers, and Rangers. Now that's real savings. How about a red carpet lease on a new 98 Explorer? Come in and buy one, and the first payment up to $500 is on us. Don't make a wrong turn. Make the turn for Lerdo Highway in Shafter. We're easy to get to from both the 5 and 99 freeways. Say habla español.
Come to Holiday.
Over the last 60 years, Chan Younger has helped thousands of accident victims. Oil field work is some of the most dangerous work around. Many people are seriously injured or killed as a result of faulty equipment and poor safety training. We didn't want this to continue, so we fought until changes in oil field safety were made. Accidents still happen, and when they do, we'll be there for you.
Has this ever happened to one of your favorite tapes? How about this? Parts of this tape are damaged forever. Before this happens to your favorite video or home movie, call Time Warner Productions. Time Warner Productions specializes in quality duplications, foreign conversions, and repairs. So before your favorite video cassette becomes your pet's next meal, preserve it by calling Time Warner Productions and get it duplicated. Call 322-1941.
(20-12) at half in favor of Clovis West over BHS. The Golden Eagles with 17 consecutive points after being down 12 to the Drillers, as Clovis West dominated the second quarter tonight from Buchanan High School Stadium in Clovis, California. Just a fantastic facility in a very growing community. I heard from a gentleman at halftime that they're going to build 2 more high schools here in this area in the next 5 years. Right now they have Clovis West, Clovis, and Buchanan, and 2 more high schools are coming in. One, I think, within a couple of years. So Clovis, a community which had 13,000, I believe, in the late 70s, now has about 75,000. BHS will kick it off here in the second half. The Driller defense looked very tired in the second quarter. They were on the field a lot and trying to chase down that Clovis West offense is going to get you tired. They run a lot of sweeps, reverses, misdirections, and have great speed to the outside. Pat Osborne doing honors. Looking at the goal line. And they will take it out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Clovis West at the 20. The Clovis West with a great second quarter. Really answered the challenge put forth by BHS. Chartanian got it going. Jonathan Chartanian picked up 78 yards on a couple of carries. Clovis West scored on 2 more plays.
Defense,
Really seemed to get them going. Chartanian left side again. Has the first down and more. Great runner. And a fumble.
Defense, kick. Last time, defense. Hey, defense.
The ground doesn't cause a fumble. Chartanian with the first down at a Clovis West 33-yard line. That play has worked very effectively tonight. Running left to right for number 42. That's where he's been able to pick up his big yardage. Albert, I think, soars up the middle, powers his way across the 45-yard line. Soar is their top ball carrier this year. Really runs north to south. And just like that, they have a couple of first downs. They've seen a pickup scheme in the second quarter, and they're trying to pick up where they left off. At 11:30 to play in the third quarter. Albert is the quarterback. It's a play action. Has a man wide open, incomplete. Ledger, the intended receiver, the ball is thrown behind him. Covered by Diaz. Eric Elbert, the quarterback for Clovis West, has not really been on the mark too much tonight. He has overthrown a number of receivers, but he handles the ball very well. 800 plus yards passing this year, 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, over 100 yards rushing. 2nd and 10. Chartanian, the ball carrier. There's a cutback again, hit hard by Hosey, I believe, after a gain of 3 or 4. Otherwise, he was looking to pick up some real estate. And that play, for some reason, has been very successful for CW tonight against BHS. Okay, 3rd and 7. Well, a big play for the Driller T. Chavez, wide right. Ball on the left hash mark for Clovis West. There's a fake. Albert will run at midfield 50, 45, 40, first down. Puts his head down, goes to the 35. Duncan on the tackle, 1st and 10 for Clovis West. Albert's a la James McGill going back to pass, tucking the ball away, gaining some big yardage. 6'3", 205. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Ball comes to number 2, Malikian to the right side, tripped up and down. The 34. Alan Mack with a great job. Eluding the block of Christian Hallard. Talian for Clovis West. 6'2", 202. Number 62, the right guard for Clovis West, the left tackle, Machado, number 61. Albert on the keeper. Powers his way forward to about the 30-yard line. As they definitely picked up the pace in this ball game. Calvin Hosey wanted a fumble. 3rd down and 6 for Clovis West. Left guard, Brad Giordano, number 60. Right tackle, John Brown, 65. The tight end, number 90, Adam Wagner. Chartani soars in the backfield, play action. Albert out of the pocket, picks up, throws it. It is incomplete. Intended for Malikian. Johnson on the coverage for BHS. And the Drills put a great pressure on Albert, the quarterback. Flushed him out of the pocket as he rolled to his right and had to unload it. Threw it short, 9:24 to play in the third. 20-12 in favor of Clovis West. Malikian was shaken up as he goes back to the sideline to play once again. Albert, the play action. Good rush up the middle by Raymond Stansbury. Roll out to his right, underthrew his intended receiver Malikian. Malikian hit the ground very hard, might have had the wind knocked out of him. 4th down for Clovis West. 4th and 6. They're trying a field goal. This will be about a 47-yarder. This guy has a leg. Potteroff, a 47-yard field goal. The kick is off to the left, a little bit short. So Potteroff misses from 47 yards away, and the score remains the same. BHS 12, Clovis West 20. 8-5-1 to play in the third quarter. Great contingent of BHS fans here tonight. They have almost filled up the visitor side here at Buchanan High School Stadium. Osborne wide left for BHS. Nick Ortiz in motion, the tight end. James McGill, quarterback. To Kindred, right side. Hit hard. And to about the 22-yard line. John Kindred out of the backfield, number 14. Primarily used as a blocking back. A flag is down on the far side. Illegal shift against BHS. As you saw, Thomas Hallman, number 10, talking to the BHS coaches on the sideline. Stan Green down there. Tim Hartnett, the head coach for BHS. Randy Blankenship, the head man for Clovis West. Stan Canawire, the defensive line coach. Daryl Coleman handles the outside linebackers. Pat Pickford, the offensive line. Quarterbacks, Moss Aoki. Patrick Machado is the DB coach. Bill Crawford, the linebackers. Receivers coach Randy Ray. David Nita, the running backs coach. Pitch back Bryce McGill. They string it out to the 22, knocked out of bounds. Alan Turner, 31, making the tackle for Clovis West with a little help from his friends. And an illegal procedure penalty against BHS. So the drill is hurting themselves here in the first portion of the third quarter, 8:18 to play. Down by only 12 points. So down by 8, 20 to 12. As McGill waiting for Hallman and Jennings coming to the game. Fourth down line for Clovis West. McGill to throw. The pass over middle, complete to Bryce McGill. First down for BHS. Nice reception by number 5. The pass thrown by James McGill. I really like the way Bryce McGill plays football. He really can do it all. Got a first down, big first down for BHS. At 7:55 to play in the third quarter. Down by 8. As they get out of the shadow of their own end zone. Kindred in motion. James McGill the count. Pitch back, Bryce McGill. Right side. Great block by Kindred. Bryce stays on his feet. And Clovis West strings it out very well. Brandon Gonzalez, number 44, making the tackle for Clovis West. 44 on the year coming in. Now it looked like Bryce had an opening there, and the CW defense has closed very quickly. David Lippman in the right corner on this side. And number 11, the safety, Kevin Hayashi, 6 feet 155. McGill on a keeper, straight arms, cuts back, 40-yard line, and down for 41. Number 54, Dustin McDougall, one of the linebackers with Clovis West, making the initial stop. As Mark Daly, 31, looks to the sidelines for the defensive formation, defensive signal. Third down, 3rd and 7 for BHS. .6:25 to play in the third. Play action. McGill rolling out to his right. Looking downfield, decides to run it. Hit hard and driven out of bounds. Right in front of the Clovis West bench. Mark Daly with a hello hit. Clovis West. And Pat Osborne back to punt for BHS. James on that play simply ran out of room. He had to decide whether to throw it or run a little bit earlier. And Daly with a massive hit on the far side. Osborne for his own 27-yard line. Not much of a rush on him. Beautiful high punt. Angling towards the left side. Goes out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. 20, 25-yard line. In Clovis West territory. It's marked out to 24. 5:32 to play in the third quarter. Clovis West 20, BHS 12. And the Yosemite Division Large Schools Valley Football Championship from Buchanan High School. Brand new stadium in its first year of existence. Unfortunately for Buchanan, they had a very poor year. Chartanian the ball, cuts back to the 25, 27-yard line. Aaron Graham in on attack for BHS. At Bryce McGill. About 2nd and 7 for Clovis West. BHS needs to come up with a turnover. T.O. Albert. Hard running across the 30, 31-yard line. Aaron Graham once again and on the tackle. Headed to USC, really solid football player. Looking for the signals from the sideline, playing his final high school game. Before the ball carries, Seiler looks at his block, jumps into the air, 40-yard line, first down for Clovis West. Somewhat of a stutter step by Chad Seiler at the 35. They eluded a couple of tacklers. Pick up about 7 more yards after that. First and 10 for the Golden Eagles at their own 43-yard line. At 4:30 to play in the third quarter. Has to get to the ball very quickly. Elbert, nice fake, rolling to his left. Here comes the pressure. He loses a couple of tacklers, stays on his feet, midfield 50, close to the first down. McDermott Dunlap had a chance at him in the backfield, and he was able to get away.
Defense 5 back.
So looking at maybe a loss of 5 yards to a gain of 12 from that point on. Second and 2 for Clovis West. Albert 6'3", 205. Big, strong run at quarterback. Ball left hash mark. Albert inside hand, looking, has a first down. And to about the 45-yard line. Michael Malikian. Had a couple of runners going the opposite direction. Inside handoff to Malikian, come from the other way. They throw so much at you. So difficult to tell who's going to handle the ball. 3:35 to play in the third quarter. First and 10 for Clovis West. Malikian, there's a cutback. Great play by BHS, looked like Dunlap. The 52. Sandsberg did a great job of making the runner cut back. Number 61, he leads the game momentarily. Second and 9 for Clovis West. Been a very fast-moving third quarter from Buchanan High School. Jacobson to this side for Clovis West. Elbert, play action. Plenty of time, midfield 50, throws it. Incomplete. Intended for Soares. And Dunlap on the coverage. It'll be 3rd and 9 for Clovis West. Like Dunlap was practically Soares' jersey on that play. And Clovis West has been much more effective running the ball tonight than they have been passing. They've had some guys open, but the quarterback has missed them. That time was excellent coverage. As Dunlap hit the ball carry right when the ball arrived. Play action. Albert to throw. Here comes the rush, and they throw him down. McDermott. Eddie Yates. Winters back there. They were finally able to close in on the quarterback and bring him down. They've been rushing him very aggressively. He has been able to get away, but not this time. 4th down. Osborne, McGill back deep for BHS at their own 17-yard line. 2:22 to play in the third quarter. And nobody has scored yet in this period. Nice hike. Bad punt on the side of the foot. Takes a Clovis West roll, though. Pick up by Osborne. Did he fumble the ball? Yes, he did. That was not a good decision by Pat, but the ball happened to be bounding in his way, and he just instinctively tried to pick it up. A wobbly football. And Clovis West in the red zone at the 19-yard line of BHS. That's a big play here in the second half as BHSD has been coming up strong. Had a chance to get the ball back. And now they're back on defense again on the critical fumble. Elders. And BHS comes up and makes a play on number 4, Chad Seiler. It's the type of play where you're trying to get away from the football and it tends to bound to you. And Pat, being the shortstop that he is in baseball, decided to pick it up, but never got a clear handle on it. Then he was hit and fumbled.
Last time, tighten up that defense. I said hold that.
See, the BHS defense can stop him.
Come on, BHS, make some noise. Come on, defense out. Come on, Jules, make some noise.
The ball at the middle to Soares to about the 15-yard line. .110 to play in the third quarter. And Clovis West to the BHS 15-yard line at 3rd and 6. Now the clock continues to run here in the third period. Clovis West taking their time. Number 5 wide left. Goldstein. Split backs. Elders. Chartanian up the middle to the 10. Bumble! And I think Clovis West came up with it. It'll be 1st and goal for Clovis West. Elders on a recovery. The ball came loose, but Clovis West quicker to the ball in BHS. It is 1st and goal for the Golden Eagles. Elders calling signals. The Soares powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Definitely was a critical mistake by BHS. Can't give Clovis West the ball at your 19-yard line and hope to keep them out of the end zone. The fumble punt really set up Clovis West at the 19-yard line of BHS. And then they recovered a fumble at the 5-yard line and finally took it in. When you make mistakes against this team, they will burn you. Potter set up for the PAT. 34.6 seconds left in the third quarter. And the ball's kicked up ahead is good. 27-12 in favor of Clovis West. And in this ball game, they have scored 24 consecutive points. That was only a 19-yard drive. After the BHSD had stopped Clovis West, they're looking to have the ball back. And then the miscue gives Clovis West the ball in BHS red zone. Like I talked about, the fact the defense has been tired for BHS tonight. They were on the field quite a bit in the second quarter. That's when Clovis West began to come alive. And it's just very tough trying to handle that offense when you're on the field time and time again. It's the job of the BHS offense to try to keep the ball away from Clovis West and try to score some points. So they're down 27-12. So what was once a 12-3 BHS lead has really evaporated in this game. And they definitely have to come up with some big plays now.
All right, BHS, everybody up for the kickoff. Come on, everybody up. Make some noise, BHS. Come on, make some noise. I can't hear you. Make some noise.
Take a look at Aaron Graham, 33. Playing his final high school game. Ball comes to Al Mackey. They fake the reverse. To the 10-yard line. Not to the 15. Nice little opening. 30, 35. Cuts back, stays on his feet. To the Clovis West 44-yard line. Great run back by Al Mackey. There he is getting a high five from his teammates. First and 10 for the Drills. James McGill to Pat Osborne. Now he comes this way, looking for the block inside to the 40. A flag is down, 35-30, and knocked out of bounds. But a flag is down at the BHS 42, and it might be a clip against the Drillers. And a clipping penalty against BHS. BHS will have the ball in their own territory. With with 11.6 seconds left in the third quarter from Buchanan High School. BHS at their own 43-yard line. James McGill calling signals. Pitch back, Bryce McGill. Head in the backfield and dropped at the 43-yard line. Number 19, Perrin Wiley, is holding his ground, containing on defense. And Matt Meyerson over there. That's it after 3 quarters from Buchanan at the Yosemite Division Large Schools Valley Football Championship. It is Clovis West 27, BHS 12 on CNN SI, Time Warner Cable, Channel 52.
Always get the names and addresses of witnesses. Don't rely on busy police to do this for you. If injured, be sure to have a medical examination. Talk to an experienced lawyer before you talk to the insurance adjusters. If you'd like to know more, call or come by Chain Younger today and pick up your copy of the accident guide.
Chain Younger. When you need us, we'll be there. We have been for over 60 years.
James McGill with his pass completion to Pat Osborne inside the 39-yard line in Clovis West territory. James rolling to his right as we begin the fourth quarter here from Buchanan High School Stadium on a very cold December Friday evening. Fourth down for BHS. They're going for it. It's 4th and a long 3. It's amazing how fresh Clovis West looks on defense. That's because they interchanged quite a few players. James McGill rolling to his left. Lobs it wide open. Osborne, first down, the Drillers. Pat Osborne, as they begin to utilize him once again tonight. As I see former Driller coach Pat Preston in the stands tonight. 1st and 10 for the Drillers at the Clovis West 23-yard line. And BHS has to score on this drive. 10:25 to play. Osborne with back-to-back receptions. What else can he do? Hallman wide right. James McGill rolling to his right. Here comes the rush. He has to unload it. Now he decides to run it to the 20. Great move to the 15, 10. Gets a block to the 5. First and goal for BHS. Where did McGill come with that move? Wow. Woo! Looked like he might be sacked for a 10 or 15-yard loss by number 19. He was able to get away, utilized his speed and strength, and some blocking downfield. Get inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the Drillers at the 5. Look how he eluded that tackle. They made a nice cut from left to right. Another break move. Some block from his receivers. McGill, quarterback keeper, close to the goal line. That was really an exceptional run by James McGill. He does so often, going back to pass. Elude the rush. That time he eluded a sack. What could be the play of the game. Made something big out of it. 2nd and goal for the Drillers. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, BHS! James McGill off the right side. And the Drillers come back. James very responsible for that, as he had a couple of completions to Pat Osborne. One on 4th down. The nice run, eluding the potential sack. Now then he runs it twice and scores. 27-18, BHS going for the single point. One PAT was blocked tonight. The other time they went for 2 points. Trying to make it 27-19. Now they fake it. McGill rolls to his right. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works for BHS. They even fooled me. That's what happens when you have a quarterback that can run. James McGill rolling to his right. The defense thought he would throw the ball. He decided to tuck it away. Got some great blocking. Cut inside the flag. And we have a 7-point game with 9:14 to play. James with a couple of touchdowns and now a 2-point conversion tonight. Really came up big on that drive. And the Drillers, after giving up 24 consecutive points, score, come within 7 points. Shaw was one of the deep men for Clovis West. Plenty of time left in the ball game tonight, 9:14. As BHS will be kicking off. Comes to Mulliken, 15, 20-yard line. Headed drop, thrown out of bounds by Qualls at BHS. And the Drillers pumped up. Kenneth Qualls, good special teams player for the Drillers. That's what a touchdown will do for your defense and your special teams. Aaron Graham, 33, look to the sidelines for the signals. Plenty of time left in this ball game. 9:07 to play. Close West with the ball, thrown 19. Elbers. A strikeout great by BHS, and they dropped for a loss. Number 4, the ball carrier, Chad Seiler. They were trying to run wide all night long. And this time they lose about 2 yards, 2nd and 12. Aaron Graham and company. 8:35, Elders. Up the middle. Good run by Soares, I believe. That's Chartanian, number 42. Well, he's had a great average per carry tonight, Chartanian. He's been a big plus for the Golden Eagles this evening as he gets it across the 27-yard line. 3rd and a long 2 for Clovis West. 8:12 to play in the ball game. Elders, Chartanian, Soares, first down and more. Across the 35 to about the 37, number 28. Our top ball carrier this year. He has not had a lot of yards tonight, but he is a very strong north-south runner. And Clovis West comes back with a first down. They're on 37-yard line. 7:55 to play in the ball game. Elders. Soares hit a backfield, dropped at a 41-yard line. And definitely the pace of this game has picked up here in the 4th quarter. It's amazing what a touchdown will do for your defense and for your fans. The BHS fans standing to their feet. Elders on the keeper. Will he pitch it? Will he run it? He runs it. He's hit hard and drew down on the far side. Calvin Hosey, 45. Bryce McGill over there for BHS. And we have another 3rd and long situation for Clovis West. Another key play for the Driller team. And the ball to 42-yard line in Clovis West territory. Third and 7. A man in motion. Flags are down. Pitch back to Mulliken. Headed drop. Great play by Dunlap to cause them to cut inside. And the driller D was there to make sure that he wouldn't get the first down. There's probably a flag against Clovis West. A motion penalty or something to that effect against the Golden Eagles. Illegal motion against Clovis West as we see James McGill on the sidelines. A couple of touchdowns tonight. 2-point conversion. Penalty declined. 4th down for Clovis West. BHS will get the ball back. Watch for the fake, BHS. Watch for the fake. 4th down and 6 for Clovis West. Malikian with the kick. And it rolls to the 19-yard line. The Drills with the ball thrown 19-yard line. 6:24 to play in a ball game. It is Clovis West 27, BHS 20. Now BHS, if they go down and score, will they go for 2 points or with a single point? As we see some of the crazy Driller fans here tonight at Buchanan High School. Jennings wide left. Osborne to this side, his final high school football game, as it is for many of the seniors. Up and out pattern, and McGill throws it away. Good coverage on Pat Osborne by Clovis West. Brandon Gonzalez dropping back in coverage for Clovis West. It'll be 2nd and 10. 6:18 to play in a ball game for the Drillers. Almond wide left. Slot left, Pat Osborne. Kindred in a backfield with Bryce McGill and James McGill. James rolling to his left. Fires it. Is that caught? Incomplete. Almost a great reception by number 4, Pat Osborne. That ball was thrown to the opposite side of him. And Pat has really given it his all tonight. Catching passes. Running on the reverse, playing defense. Punting. Kicking for BHS. And you know he's tired. The great athletes will give it 120%. I see the pass incomplete. 3rd down. McGill going to his left again. Nation decided to run it to the 20, 25. Loses another tackle. Stays on his feet. It could be another first down for the Drillers. Boy, he is so adept at doing that. And it looks like he has nowhere to go. Rolls to his left. Eludes a sack. You know, for a big guy about 210, he's got great feet, great footwork. Combining that with strength, he got an outstanding runner. Comes over the big play once again. First down for BHS at their own 30-yard line. Pitch back Bryce McGill. Rolling left. They string it out. Gains 5 and more. Puts his head down. Goes out of bounds. At the 37-yard line. Bryce duked in. Went out for the Drillers. Love these fantastic finishes. 5:35 to play, and the clock is running. 27-20 in favor of Clovis West. 2nd and 2 for BHS. Jennings wide to the right. Osborne wide left. Backfield. Bryce McGill. Kindred slot right. Pitch back Bryce McGill. Cuts inside to the 40-yard line and more. 45 and driven down to 47. First down for the Drillers. Let's make it exciting here in the final game of the year for high school football. Wild attack for Clovis West. 5:10 to play, another first down for BHS. As we see Jermaine McDermott on the sidelines for the Drillers, number 88. Osborne, Jennings, wide right. 1st and 10 for the Drillers. James McGill calling signals. Takes the pitch, quarterback keeper. They catch it from behind. Looks like they had a chance to gain some big yardage. Picks up about 2 yards to midfield. It'll be 2nd and 8 for BHS. That was a nice tackle from behind by the Golden Eagles. And somebody for BHS is slow. Get up on the field. Is that the quarterback? Is that James McGill? One of his leg. That's Calvin Hosey, number 45 on the sideline. Looked like when they tackled McGill that his leg went down funny. 4:49 to play. James getting up now. Comes to the sidelines. It'll be 2nd and 7 for PHS. As Sears comes in, the back quarterback for PHS, and what a moment for him. Maybe James will just go out for one play. Anthony Sears, a junior, number 12 quarterback. He's going to pass it. Goes along for Pat Osborne. It's up there. He takes it away! Great reception by Pat Osborne. First and 10 for PHS. What an outstanding play by Grant athlete. Sears got it downfield. Osborne just reached over the defensive back. You see it on the replay. He reached over the defensive back, number 8 for Clovis West. Littman is only 5'9". And Sears gets a hero's welcome from the PHS sideline. Comes in for one play. 1st and 10, pitch back. Bryce McGill to the outside. To the 15, touchback. Held loose in yardage. Should have stayed his ground. Okay, BHS back to the 17-yard line. 4 minutes to play in the ball game. They lose about 3 or 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 14. Second and 14 for the Drillers. Great reception by Pat Osborne on the pass from by Sears. McGill to throw. Now rolling out. He comes back to the right, to the 20, looking for the end zone. Tucks it away to the 10. And maybe it's about the 9-yard line. 3rd down for the Drillers. 3:25 on the clock, and the clock is running. How many receptions does Pat Osborne have tonight? About 8? Definitely a season high. 3rd and 7 for the Drillers. 3 minutes plus to play in the ball game. They're at the Clovis West 9-yard line, about the 9.5-yard line. Jennings lining up wide left. And we have a timeout on the field. 2:57 on the clock. A timeout BHS. We take a look at the BHS offense on 3rd down, 3rd and 7. 2:57 to play at the Clovis West 9-yard line, just inside the 10. Do or die time for the Drillers. They were down 27-12 for scoring touchdown by James McGill. Set up by a couple of tosses to Pat Osborne. Then James scored on the 2-point conversion. BHS defense held Clovis West. Came back with a long drive. And probably, well, a couple of big plays. One was James McGill eluding a sack, running for a 1st down. He had to leave the game for one play. Anthony Sears came in. And threw a long downfield. Pat Osborne reached over the defensive back for the reception at the 19-yard line in Clovis West territory. And Pat has made a lot of big plays tonight and throughout his BHS career. Not only in football, but in other sports. Now as he's lined up to the left with Royce Jennings. Bryce will go behind James McGill. 3rd down. James to his left. Looking for the end zone. Fires it too high for Royce Jennings, incomplete. It'll be 4th down for the Drillers. I think James could have run for the first down. Jennings was open by a little bit. The pass was thrown too high. Of course, in the situation, you don't want to throw an interception. So we have 4th down here with 2:50 to play in a ball game. It is 4th down and 7 for BHS. Just inside the Clovis West 10-yard line. And now BHS calls another timeout. Might be their last offensive play of the year. We'll see what happens at 2:50 to play. Hartnett, Stan Green. Talk things over this team. You know, James McGill's so good at just ad-libbing back there at quarterback. Going back to pass. Eluding the rush. Rolling out. And the defense tries to figure out whether he's going to pass the ball or run it. He's done a great job all year, especially in the playoffs, of just eluding potential tacklers in the offensive backfield, eluding potential sacks. I just see James McGill there. And they're looking over the playbook. Talk about a big play at 4th and 7 for BHS. Inside the Clovis West 10-yard line. It is Clovis West 27, BHS 20. And 2:50 on the clock. If BHS scores, should they go for the single point after touchdown or for 2 points? Some people have said go for the sure one. And then we have overtime. We'll see what happens. They have to score first. James McGill. Over the defense. One to his left. Has a pretty good rush on him. Gets away. Throws it to the end zone. It is knocked away. Incomplete. He tried to hit Osborne. Knocked away by Kevin Hayashi, number 11. Double coverage on Pat. James did not get along on the ball. And Clovis West with double coverage. The deep was able to sneak inside Pat and knock it away. James wasn't decisive on whether to pass the ball or run at that time. Kind of in no man's land. And unloaded it at the last second. Just kind of pushed the ball into the end zone. Close whistle with the ball, 2:43 on the clock. Chartanian, the 10-yard line, dives to about the 14-yard line. The Drillers need the ball back. So BHS comes up empty on a 4th and 7 situation. It can't get much closer than that. At 2:20 on the clock. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Clovis West. And they are taking their time. Ehlers looking over the defense. Bullock in. Sweep right. Cuts back. Has a first down to the 20-yard line. One man to beat. 30, 40-yard line. Out of bounds in front of the Clovis West bench. And more. Bullock in with a big clutch run for Clovis West. Has a box in front of him. He takes it to about the 49-yard line. Like I always said, when the offense scores the touchdown, the defense picks up. Well, the defense comes up big. The offense is juiced up. Now they mark it at the 43-yard line. Apparently went out of bounds. 43-yard line in Clovis West territory. Beaches on defense. Looking to blitz, Bullock in to the other side. Hit and dropped in the backfield. Jermaine McDermott making the tackle for BHS. As Graham and Dunlap are coming on the blitz. 1:45 on the clock. It's 2nd and 10 for Clovis West at their own 42. As we see Pat Osborne and James McGill on the sideline looking for another chance. Two seniors playing their final football game of their BHS careers. You know, James has not played quarterback since the 7th grade. when he took over the reins for BHS this year. And he has really improved by leaps and bounds throughout the course of the season. Been a very clutch performer for BHS. 1:35 on the clock. And Clovis West with the ball, 2nd and 10 at their own 42 with a 7-point lead. And I can't believe it. Some of the fans are already leaving. I mean, come on, it's a Valley Championship. You don't leave early. It's the last game of the football season. Anything can happen. Elders looks to the sideline. As we see Johnson and BHS defense. Goldstein wide left for Clovis West. Elders just soars up the middle and hit and dropped. Gain of about 1 or 2 yards by Aaron Graham and friends. Stansburg, 61. And that is the final timeout for BHS. So they definitely have to come up with a stop here. 1:06 to play. 3rd and 7 for Clovis West at their own 44-yard line. This has definitely been a great game tonight from Buchanan High School Stadium, from this beautiful facility. And we have had so many noteworthy games on Time Warner this year. It's really been a joy bringing these games to you in 1998. Okay, 3rd and 7 for Clovis West. And the BHS defense has to come up with another big play tonight. They've really done a great job holding Clovis West to 27 points tonight. BHS had a 12-3 lead. Clovis West scored 24 unanswered points. You combine the 2nd and 3rd quarters. And the Drills came back and had a chance to score again at 4th and 7. Inside the Clovis West 15-yard line. And the pass attempt from James McGill to Pat Osborne was knocked away incomplete in the end zone. So you can't get much closer than that. Hallman Jennings on the sideline for BHS, hoping for another opportunity, another chance. But the defense has to hold. Looking to the right side. Shy of the first down. Goes out of bounds at midfielder 49. And it will be punting time for Clovis West unless they try a fake. No timeouts for BHS, so he did not get out of bounds. The clock is running. 45 seconds. And Clovis West will probably go for it, I believe. They're not going to give the ball back to BHS. They're going to let the clock run down. And they're going to try to play 4th down. BHS can only stand there and wait. 25 seconds on the clock. There's a penalty flag against Clovis West with 25.4 seconds. They take the 5-yard penalty, and they don't want to give the ball back to BHS. Bryce McGill deep for BHS, along with Pat Osborne. Now Clovis West will punt it, allegedly punt it, at 4th and 8. Stansbury comes off the field for the Drillers. Johnson and Mack, you have to cover those potential receivers to the outside. McGill standing back at his own 27-yard line. Osborne at the 36. Mulliken deep. The punter to his own 30-yard line for Clovis West. And now I think Clovis West was able to possibly get BHS to jump off sides. So the 5 yards goes the other way. And we're back to a 4th and 3 situation. Clovis West tried a different cadence because the Drillers have to be aggressive. They're looking to block that punt and recover it. And a timeout for Clovis West. BHS out of timeouts tonight. Arizona Chica.
So he'd take our return team off and put our defense out, so we have nobody to return the ball, and then we're dicked. That's why he did it.
25.4 seconds left on the clock.
I believe that's why he did it. Don't you think? smart football. Call timeout, make them think we're going for it. Take
And Clovis West with a timeout, 4th and 3 as they get those 5 yards back. Mary had a motion penalty against Clovis West, and then the offsides against BHS. The Drillers with no timeouts remaining. Clovis West simply let that time expire. Malikian to punt for Clovis West once again, standing at his 32-33 yard line. BHS is Bryce McGill, Pat Osborne back deep. As we see James McGill going to the sidelines. For the Drillers, try to block this punt or set up for the return. Malikian punts it away and knocks it out of bounds. And so BHS will have it 1st and 10 with no timeouts left. 18.6 seconds on the clock. And we'll see where they mark it. It wasn't really much of a punt by Malikian, but he did not want Osborne or McGill to get their hands on it. Okay, a 7-point lead for Clovis West, 27-20. BHS probably has maybe 2 plays left. But if they complete a pass, they really have to get out of bounds. They have no timeouts remaining. So here's a quarterback, James McGill, and Pat Osborne flanked wide right. He probably just tried to unload it. Throws a long for James McGill, double coverage, it is incomplete. Could have been picked off, but James McGill just really leveled the DB for Clovis West. Number 23. That guy's 5'8", 150. James 6'3", 210. Hit him like a truck. It's 2nd and 10 for the Drillers. They'll probably do the same thing again. 12.2 seconds left on the clock in this ball game. So Anthony Sears, number 12, remains in our quarterback. Kyle Hallman wide left. Along with Royce Jennings, number 20. McGill and Pat Osborne to the side. Here comes the rush. And they'll sack Sears. And the clock will probably run out. No timeouts remaining for BHS. And a final score from Buchanan High School. Clovis West 27, Bakersfield 20. A great ball game for the U70 Division Large Schools Football Championship. It ends on a sack of the quarterback as Clovis West, the Golden Eagles, win another Central Section Championship. But what a great effort by BHS, James McGill, Pat Osborne, Aaron Graham and company as Clovis West wins the Valley title. You've been watching the high school football game of the week exclusively on CNNSI, Time Warner Cable, Channel 52.
The ravages of time. Just like paint, tape can oxidize, and oxygen is slowly eating away your most cherished family videos. A baby's first steps, first words, first birthday. These memories, once lost, can never be recovered. You can't stop time, but you can fight oxidation by duplicating your videos at Time Warner Productions. Our state-of-the-art repair and duplication services can help preserve your memories for future generations. Time Warner Productions, located at 3600 North Select Avenue in the Time Warner Cable Building. Holiday Ford Lincoln Mercury is clearing out the 98s. Now we have $1,000 cash back, plus 0.9% financing on Escorts, Contours, Mystiques, Tracers, and Rangers. Now that's real savings. How about a red carpet lease on a new 98 Explorer? Come in and buy one, and the first payment up to $500 is on us. Don't make a wrong turn. Make the turn for Lerdo Highway in Shafter. We're easy to get to from both the 5 and 99 freeways. Se habla español.
Come to Holiday.
Over the last 60 years, Chan Younger has helped thousands of accident victims. Oil field work is some of the most dangerous work around. Many people are seriously injured or killed as a result of faulty equipment and poor safety training. We didn't want this to continue, so we fought until changes in oil field safety were made. Accidents still happen, and when they do, we'll be there for you.
score tonight in the Yosemite Division Large Schools Football Valley Championship. It was Clovis West 27 and BHS 20. With me is Mr. Everything Pat Osborne for BHS. You laid it on the line tonight, Pat.
Yeah, we came out, we played our hearts out. We had the chances at the end to come back and maybe get a touchdown. I had a crucial turnover, but I was trying to make a big play. Stuff happens like that. So I can't. Clovis West is an awesome team. They deserve the championship and can't complain. We came out here and played hard.
You guys played very hard. In fact, it went down to the final pass. As James tried to hit you, they had double covers, and the guy came from behind, just tipped it away at the last moment.
Yeah, they started keying on me at the end. It was pretty hard to get open. They had 4 or 5 guys on me. And James tried to throw it up, and I tried to make a play on it. It didn't come out in our favor, but who cares? We played a great game.
Well, you talked about that turnover. It was a short punt, and you're kind of no man's land. You tried to get away from it, then the ball seemingly just rolled towards you, and you tried to pick it up. But you came back with 2 great receptions after that. On one of the pass by Sears, you reached over the 5'9" defensive back and brought it in.
Yeah, the punt fumble, I thought it was going to bounce up into my arms, and it didn't bounce as high as I expected it to.
That was a football, not a baseball.
Yeah, I was flashing back, but anyway, it hit off my fingertips. It didn't bounce as high as I expected it to. And the catches, Sears put the ball up for me, and I used my height advantage, went up and got the ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, Aaron Graham, you, James McGill, Bryce McGill, so many players played extremely well for BHS all this year. You guys seem to improve week by week after that 2-2 start. You really have nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah. What a great performance tonight against an outstanding Clovis West team.
Exactly. We've came a long way. The start of the season, we weren't too hopeful on our team. We came out and practiced every day for however long it was. And we came out and just played our hearts out. Clovis West is a great team, and they beat us 27-20, and it could have been a different score.
Enjoy baseball this year, and good luck to you next year at Florida on that baseball scholarship.
Thanks.
Take care, Pat. And the final score again tonight, it was Clovis West 27 and BHS 20 from Buchanan High School. I'm Mark Heffernan on the High School Football Game of the Week, right here on CNNSI, Time Warner Cable, Channel 52. Good night. but I've never been a part of an OT game in junior college.
Hey, this is what we play for.
Yeah! Let's go, baby!
21-21 game. And we go into overtime. You know, in high school, they give one team the ball at the 20-yard line. You're watching BC football on CNNSI, Time Warner Cable, Channel 52.
Holiday Ford Lincoln Mercury is clearing out the 98s. Now we have $1,000 cash back, plus 0.9% financing on Escorts, Contours, Mystiques, Tracers, and Rangers. Now that's real savings. How about a red carpet lease on a new 98 Explorer? Come in and buy one, and the first payment up to $500 is on us. Don't make a wrong turn. Make the turn for Lerdo Highway in Shafter. We're easy to get to from both the 5 and 99 freeways. Se habla español.
Come to Holiday.
Now we're going to overtime at Memorial Stadium with BC 21 and Hancock 21. The Gades will start the OT first with the ball at the Allen Hancock 25-yard line. There have been some double and triple overtime games in community college football this year. Dover to Rainier out of the backfield. Powers his way inside the 20. Look at that push. Gets to about the 19-yard line. Oh, he runs hard. And that's a great moving up front by that big offensive line. George Heather with a stop, but not before Rainier picked up 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Gades out of the Hancock 19-yard line. Hancock had a 21-10 lead in the 4th quarter. And we're outplayed by BC. Hancock also had some personal foul penalties which didn't help their matters. Orban, quick opener, a gain of about a yard as it gets to the 16, 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short for the Gades. Jared Schneider and Sauer converging on the tackle for Hancock. They call it 3rd and a long 3 for the Gades from the 18-yard line in Hancock territory. Will the Gades air it out? Will they go for the run here? Hedlund wide right, slot right, Jackson. Rainier and Irvin, the running backs, behind Jeff Dover. Dover to Rainier. Maybe gets a half yard. It'll be 4th down for the Gades. Snyder with the tackle once again for Hancock. At 4th and a long 2 for the Gades. At the Hancock 17-yard line. Looks like the Gades are looking to the sidelines. And BC calls a timeout, I believe. It's like Dave Bennett has come back to the game for BC. Rainier has done quite a bit of ball handling tonight, ball carrying for the Gades, along with Irvin. Bennett started for BC, but Rainier has played more minutes. Now the Gades going to line up for a field goal attempt by Martin. So they're going for the 3 at 4th and a long 2. Jason Martin, who tied the game with a 32-yard field goal. You have Jason Martin for the Gades and Jason Lee for Hancock. Lee's had a couple of field goals blocked tonight. He missed a 42-yarder to win the game for Hancock. And this is a 34-yard attempt by Jason Martin. Edwards will hold. In overtime. 34-yard attempt. Snap is down. A kick is high enough. It's good. Okay, BC leads 24-21. This is BC football on Time Warner Cable, Channel 52.
Holiday Ford Lincoln Mercury is clearing out the 98s. Now we have $1,000 cash back, plus 0.9% financing on Escorts, Contours, Mystiques, Tracers, and Rangers. Now that's real savings. How about a red carpet lease on a new 98 Explorer? Come in and buy one, and the first payment up to $500 is on us. Don't make a wrong turn. Make the turn for Lerdo Highway in Shafter. We're easy to get to from both the 5 and 99 freeways. Say habla español.
Come to Holiday.